Hello everyone, my name is Farhan Najum and I'm working with Bizlockr as a business coach, and today we are going to have a discussion on how to find prospects for recruitment. Now, as per the agenda of today's discussion, it's going to be pretty straight session where we will simply discuss that how we can create an approach. With the help of that, we can simply generate the leads for the companies, for the businesses, for the organizations to whom we can offer our recruitment services. All right. Technically speaking, there are two types of things that we can do. There are two types of strategies that we can apply. First strategy is like we can simply get to have some sort of like insight about a location or maybe an industry from where we can simply start hammering the hammering the prospects and all. Because see, when it comes to an industry, you would definitely have some sort of expertise and some sort of skills and some sort of knowledge within your own domain, within your own industry. And that would be the perfect place from where you can even eventually start working as an independent recruiter, or maybe you can provide services with respect to your recruitment agency. I mean, there's no harm in there. But the thing is this, that if you can start it from your own industry, you would get all the industry insights with you. You would get definitely all the loopholes connected with the recruitment services. You would definitely get to know all the insights, all the understanding about the trends that are going into that industry, what's happening where, which company is basically doing lots of hiring, and from where actually you can get more of the candidates. So these are the things that are eventually going to help you out in simply starting or initiating the recruitment based business. And for that, your own industry, where you have, maybe just for the sake of this conversation, maybe you would have 2 to 3 years of experience, I can say, I can bet on this that it would be far more better deal for you to start from that industry instead of simply moving on or moving into the industry where you have no information, where you have no knowledge, and where you have no expertise at all. All right. So doesn't matter in which industry you're working, you can simply start providing your recruitment services into the same industry, and that is eventually going to help you out with more and exact, uh, you can say, results. Now, coming on to the prospect side, there are two ways with the help of that you can find the prospects. One, you can go with it within the industry, and that is going to be like something which is uh, depending upon your own assessments and analysis and insights that you have, or information that you would definitely gather around from the same industry, because you would definitely have a network within the same industry. So you can definitely generate good leads from there. You can definitely get potential customers from there, maybe on the basis of referral, maybe on the basis of that somebody can tell you that there's a XYZ company, they are doing the hiring and they are facing lots of issues in hiring different candidates. So how about this, that you can simply go over there and you can simply pitch them your services. And then from there, obviously, if the things settled, then you can start providing them the services. So first thing is that one. Second thing is you can start generating leads by yourself. Now, when it comes to lead generation, there are like thousands and thousands of tools that you can use. But obviously, we cannot get into all of those tools. So we would simply keep it limited so that it could be easy to understand. It could be easy to absorb all the information that we can provide from our end. And that's the reason we are not going to get into any technical tools. The tools that we can use, the tools that we will use would be very easy, very convenient, and very understandable. Now, say suppose you want to start working as a recruiter. The moment you're gonna start working as a recruiter would be the moment when you need to decide the industry where you need to exactly start it from, like industry, not with respect to recruitment, but the industry where you would actually provide these recruitment services. Because again, nobody can become a 360 recruiter. If there's a company, recruitment agency, or a recruiter who can say that I can do recruitment in all the industry, I guess that is going to be a very dubious statement. And trust me when I say, lots of companies, they're not going to buy that thing. So it has to be a very targeted approach. It has to be a very limited section that you would be covering upon. It has to be something that other people can rely on. And you can definitely show your expertise as well within the same, things that you're going to say. For example, if You say that okay, I'm providing my services within IT industry. I'm providing my services within legal industry and healthcare. So these are the three industries that we are covering. Apart from that, we are not covering any other industry. Okay, seems legit to me. Obviously, if I'm the business and you come to me for offering your recruitment services, the very next question would be, what are your accomplishments so far? What are your success stories so far? What are your case studies so far? So obviously, on the basis of that, you could be sharing some of the things with me in terms of like maybe to gain my confidence, maybe to limit yourself as a very credible company who can offer a full-time recruitment services, or maybe you can definitely show or share the some of the success stories that you already have obtained over the period of time. All right. So all of these things, all of these strategies, they are eventually going to build your repute into the market. And on the basis of that, you would be simply finding the clients, pitching the clients, and obviously onboarding the clients and all. So coming back onto the thing that we started discussing, the second way of finding the prospect is by lead generation. Now, if you are into your very initial phases, I mean, though you can apply the same strategy any time of your business. I mean, if you when you are into your uh growth phase, your business is growing and you want to get more leads, so you can definitely use it over there. The tactics, the methodology that I'm about to share with you. But just in case if you're in your initial phases, this is going to be very helpful to you. All right. We are definitely going to use Google. We're not going to use anything else. We are simply going to use Google for this. How we can do this? Let's find it out. I'm going to share my screen and then I'm going to walk you through from there so that we can get better understanding. Just give me 1 second. All right, so I guess my screen is being shared. So first thing first, let's discuss or decide the industry that we want to keep up with. Say suppose it's going to be information and technology. Now, if we simply search for information and technology, there are going to be various kinds of results that we'll get, and it would be a very huge kind of result that we would be getting as well. Like the result that we can expect, it could be going into hundreds of pages. I'm not talking about hundreds in number, but hundreds of pages that we can expect. But again, using this approach, we are not going to get anything near to lead generation or finding the prospects. What is the next thing that we can do? What we can do is we can definitely search for this one keyword or one industry with respect to any particular location. So how about this? I can shorten it up. I can say IT services in London. Now, now that is something that we would love to have. The results that we're getting is of those companies' websites that are providing IT services only in London or maybe in London. Because see, might be possible that there are companies that are working around the globe as well and they have their second office into London, or maybe their headquarters in London and they are providing their services outside the London or maybe outside the UK as well, or maybe outside the Europe as well. So it's hard to say on that one, but again, they would definitely have. I mean, the result that I'm going to get over here would be definitely relevant with the London area. Now, there is lots of things that we can see, lots of websites we can see, lots of, I mean, results that we can see. Now, within these results, there is one thing that we are getting, and that is by the name of business. Have you ever wondered that what this is basically? And how it works and why it works and what is the essentiality and importance of this thing. So, technically speaking, these are basically the business profiles of those businesses that are located within London area. You can see that if I simply take my cursor on any one of them, like this one, UK IT service, so it is exactly going to pop up into the maps where exactly this company is situated. All right. And furthermore, I can simply get at, I mean, I can simply get the directions to this company, I can simply roll onto the website as well. They have mentioned each and everything. There are people who are basically telling. So let me open this thing so that you can get a better idea. So I have clicked on it, and here you can see UK IT Service is a computer support and services provider. Their services are open 24/7. Health desk support is there. Business consultancy they are providing. Management, business support, and cybersecurity. That's what they are providing. That's their address, and that is their reviews. Like 16 people have already reviewed that they are doing really great because I can see the reviews by myself. 16 people have reviewed, and the stars that they're getting, the rating that they are getting is around 4.9 out of 10. So it's a very brilliant rating that they are getting. Apart from that, they have mentioned their phone number as well. Now remember, if there's a company out there and they are situated near you, like you are living in London, and you want to simply get a list of those companies that are operational within London and they are providing IT services, like they need to be from the IT industry. So this is the way that you are gonna get the complete detail and complete access to these companies. You would definitely get to have their website, you will definitely get to have their phone number, and you can see that it's going to be a huge number as well. Like simply click onto more businesses, and there you go. There you go. Here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 pages are there that I can see, and apart from that, I guess there's going to be like maybe 60 to 70 more pages, and every page would have like maybe 20 or 25 of these businesses profile that are being listed here. So what are you waiting for? Simple as that. Start getting the access to these businesses. Start calling them. Start fixing your, what you can say, appointments with them, or you can simply pitch your services on the call to these to these companies who belongs from the same location where you are residing and same industry where you are targeting. Right, so it's pretty fair and scarce situation over there. Now there's one more interesting thing that I didn't mention till now. Obviously, people would be scared that, okay, so I guess we need to get done with these companies one by one. We need to click on these numbers. We need to click on these profiles one by one. And from there, we need to copy all the details and then we need to get it done somewhere so that we can save it. Now, the good part is this, that you don't need to do that. There is already a tool that is going to take care of each and everything that I have simply said. There's a tool that is eventually going to get all of these details into CSV or maybe XLSX file, which is said to be the Excel format file. And you can simply manage to get, or you can simply get to have that file within created within like a couple of minutes. What is the tool? Let me share the tool name. I'm going to open Google, and over Google, you need to write down instant data scraper. So there you go. Then the very first thing that you're going to get to yourself would be Instant Data Scraper Chrome Web Store. Simply click on there. And here, the option would be Add to Chrome. You need to click on Add to Chrome because I have already added to my Chrome extension. So that's the reason it's saying remove from Chrome. But you need to click on Add to Chrome. You need to add this extension to your Chrome. Until or unless you don't do that, the tool is not going to work. All right, so it's basically an extension that I'm referring to, and this is Instant Data Scraper. Let me give you a small detail about this tool, and then obviously you can get the rest of that. This is basically a scraping tool. What does the scraping tool do? It simply gathers all the information at one point and then simply create a file of that complete gathered information that you can use for like maybe lead generation, maybe data scraping, maybe you can get to have your all of the data scattered at one place, relevant with the numbers, relevant with the figures, relevant with the websites, relevant with the graphics, anything that you can do, you can definitely use this data for the scraping purpose. But today we are simply going to use it for creating the data against the profiles that we can see on Google. And this is one tool that is actually we can use on Google. I mean, most of the tools they don't apply on Google, but this one tool is definitely it's compatible with Google. As Google, you can find this tool on Google Store, so that's the reason it's compatible. There's no harm in using this tool, and it is properly licensed tool, so you can use it with full confidence. Now we'll go on to, once it's installed, it would be coming somewhere like here. So here you can see it's instant data scraper has access to this site. So that means it's integrated now. You don't need to integrate it by yourself. All you need to do is simply add it to Chrome extension, install it, add it, and then run it. All right. So once that is done, then simple as that, click onto this instant data scraper. And here you need to click on locate next button. Once you do that, go down to the scroll. The last point or the last result that you're getting here, you can see it has already selected this. So if it is unselected, it's going to be white, but if it's selected, it's going to be green. This arrow button that shows to go to the next page. All right. At the end of the search in Google, you would definitely get to have an option that if you click onto that, I'm sorry. All right. So there's always going to be an option at the end of the Google results or Google search engine where it would be keeping you to simply navigate from one page to another page. So that is the arrow that you need to select. Once the arrow is being selected, then you simply need to click on start crawling. And once you do that, it would automatically start crawling. It would automatically go through from each and every profile, and it would gather the data by itself. And here you can see 2 pages have been scraped and the total number of rows collected is 41. That means there are 20 leads in one page. Now the total number of pages, it could be reaching out to like hundreds or maybe thousands. I mean, depending upon the value of search that you're doing. So obviously that will take some time, but you don't need to do anything. You can simply wait and watch. And meanwhile, it is going to be scraping all of these pages for you, and it is eventually going to be creating the complete list for you. I'm going to stop it for now because eventually this thing is something that can take like a lot of time, because it will keep on scrolling from one page to another page, from another page to another page, and that is how it could be reaching out to like hundreds of pages. But the basic thing is this, that we are eventually going to get all the business profiles at one place, their contact number on the other place, and their ratings and their websites, maybe if they have mentioned, and each and every detail that we need to get, we are going to be getting it at one place. Now here you can see we have this option of CSV and XLSX. All right. So I'll simply download the CSV format, which is going to be the Excel format. By the way, SXP is also the format for Excel. I guess I haven't shared my complete screen. So I would love to share my complete screen so that you can see eventually what is the data that we have gathered it from the profiling and all. Just give me 1 second. I guess, yep. So see, Google CSV format, it was downloaded a couple of seconds ago. And here we can see, so the first column is going to be the name of the companies. So first one is UK IT Services, then Air IT Group, then London IT Services, IT Services London. And how many leads we have generated, by the way? 104. 104 leads were generated in just a couple of seconds, I must say. All right, so that's pretty impressive. And all of these companies, you can see it's right here, till here, 104. Okay, now let's talk about the services that they are providing. They are providing computer support services. They are providing softwares. That's a software company. That's association and organization. All right, most of them, they are from computer support and services, IT support and services. So you would definitely get to know that from which industry they are working in. All right, now moving on to the ratings. Here you can see the ratings of these companies has been also enlisted. So out of 5, they have 4.9, 4.8, 5.55, 4.9. So they are having pretty good, you can say, ratings over there. So they have also mentioned about the details that since how long they've been into this business. So this company is from past 25 years. This business is from past 15 years. This business is past 3 years, 20 years. And along with that, their actual location is also mentioned. And that is London, because London was the location that we have selected. So that's why they are eventually going to be showing the result with respect to the location. Now, coming on to the next point, which is this one, we have got their phone numbers. Remember, we are offering recruitment services and reaching out to a business within your own vicinity, within the location that where you're living. So, say suppose I'm living in London, so I would definitely prefer doing business within my city. Why? Because I can simply like meet the client over there. I can simply get to have a in-person meeting with the clients, and on tops of that, I can even introduce my business in a way that you guys are working into this same location, and I'm also having this sort of business, and my office is right here, so I can simply relate with the business. So that's the reason if I would be going with the specific approach of location, I would be simply starting it off from my own location, wherever my business is. Obviously, I'm going to be starting it from there. And then I could give them a call. Over the call, I can simply introduce myself and I can simply introduce that I'm living in London and this is the place from where I'm calling you at the moment. And I would love to offer you our recruitment services. And even in case if you're interested, we can definitely have a in-person meeting. And from there, we can see that where it goes further. And trust me when I say people to whom you're going to give them a call, if they inquire about that, do you have any expertise in IT industry and you say yes, then obviously it's going to be a deal on. They're definitely going to give you a chance. They're definitely going to give you a try to listen what you have to say. And at that time, obviously you have to make sure that you're pitching for the right service, for the right team, and for the right approach. Then you've got the numbers. Once you have got the numbers, the next thing is you're going to get their websites as well. So for example, this is the website. I'm going to open. I'm going to open Google Chrome. I'm going to put it right there. There you go. We have got their website, all right? And we can see that these are the services that they're providing and they do belong from the IT services. Over here, we have also got their contact us page. Okay. And this contact us page has a form as well, so we can even reach them out over the form. Like we need to write down our first name, last name, email address, phone number, number of employees, and how we can help. We can simply write it down and send it over there. And they have also mentioned their phone number. They have also mentioned their email address, and they have also mentioned their address as well, like their residential address and all. Now let's get it a chance that let's see if we have the right results or not. So as of the website, it's absolutely fine. As of the phone number, 303-41059. 303-41059. So we have the right number as well and matches with the website. Okay. And what else? Name of the company, number is there. So that means that whatever information we're getting from here, we can definitely get it reconfirmed, revalidated, and then what do we need? We simply need to send them either an email, we can simply give them a call, we can simply give them a visit. And on tops of that, they would also have their social media accounts over here. Like we can reach them out over the LinkedIn. We can reach them out over the Facebook. So with the help of just one click, we have got each and everything right in front of us. We've got their phone numbers and their websites first. From phone number,
we can simply give them a call, and from website we can simply get to know about their email addresses, their social media accounts, and even we can fill out the form that they have. I mean, all the businesses have onto their contact us page. Okay. And this is something which is going to be applied on everything. Like, just give me a second. So if I'm saying that I'm interested in IT services in London, how about this? Let me undo this. And let's see. Real estate. London. There you go. You want to reach out to the real estate people, or you want to reach out to the real estate businesses? There you go. Here you can see, as we are only targeting London. So there you go. You can see how many businesses are there. And over here, we can see one, two, three, four. I mean, there are so many pages that we can simply scroll through and simply get the data for. And generating the data from here, I mean, it would be simply clicks away. So what's the bottom line? Simple as that. You want to offer your recruitment services, you need to start it from your industry first, and you need to start it from your location first. And with the help of this tool, you can start with both of them at one place. Like you want to start, you want to offer, you're residing in London and you want to start it from real estate, simply write down the industry and the name of the location that you want, and there you go. Say suppose that you're not living in London, you're living in Manchester, say suppose. There you go. Now we are getting a totally different fields, totally different companies and businesses that are from Manchester. And you can see, again, it has a huge number of lists. So what actually we need to understand is that where exactly we want to get a start. Wherever we need to get it started, we can definitely simply write down the name of the location, write down the name of the industry, and then obviously we need to get into the business's profile, and then from there we can generate the leads and we can simply move ahead the way we want it. Well, I guess that's pretty much it from my side. If you have any questions, if you have any ambiguities, if you have any concerns, you can please do let us know, and we would be more than happy to assist you with that. Thanks, looking forward to your kind response. Take care of yourself and have a nice day ahead. Bye bye.